Today we're going to be cooking a delicious vegetarian dish called Aloo Methi Biryani. You want to pause here for the ingredients and the preparation methods. Today we're going to be cooking a very hearty vegetarian rice dish, which is basically Aloo Methi with biryani rice or with basmati rice. So this is Aloo Methi Biryani. So let's have a look at the ingredients. So we'll need about 2 medium-sized potatoes that I have cubed, 1 medium-sized onions that I have chopped finely, 1 clove of garlic that I have chopped. Now we'll need about 1 cup of dried methi leaves or fenugreek leaves, and for the rice we'll need 1 cup of basmati rice, this long grain, which we'll boil and then layer on top of the potatoes. Those are the spices. We'll need 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, 4 to 5 cloves, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder or chili flakes, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala. We'll need salt and pepper and some vegetable oil. So what we'll do is we'll basically make the potato dish first. Then I'm heating up my pot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by boiling the basmati rice. So I've got a pot of water here that I'm just going to put in my rice, and then just put over a small flame for it to start boiling. Right? I'll leave that on the side to basically cook. Now as my pot is heating up, I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So as the oil is heating up, okay, I'm going to put in my dry spices, which is my mustard, cumin, fennel and the cloves. Okay, so let that crackle. We'll put in the garlic and the onions. Okay, so give it a fry. So once the onions has been frying for about a minute or so, now we'll put in our spice powder, our turmeric, chili, coriander and our garam masala, all of it. Okay, we'll toast the spices. Okay, we'll now add in our potatoes, all of it. Okay, so we'll give it a mix. And then we'll add some water. We're going to add in about a cup of water. So we'll bring this to the boil. So our potato has been cooking for 2 to 3 minutes now. Okay, so it's come to a boil. Potatoes are still hard, it needs to be cooked a bit longer, of course. So right now we'll add in our methi leaves, all of it. So the methi will start absorbing some of the water, so it will become a little bit dry. Our potato has been cooking for 2 to 3 minutes, and our rice has been basically boiling. So I'm going to drain the rice right now. Potatoes are still cooking. Alright, so my rice is semi-drained, still a little bit wet, so I'm going to start layering the rice on top. All of it. Like this. Rice is I think 75% cooked, and it will slowly steam. Okay, in the low flame. We'll add turn on the flame to as low as possible. I've sealed up the hole. So we'll let this cook for about 10 minutes, and we'll turn off the heat for another 10 minutes, and then I'll come back. So our biryani has been sitting for about 10 minutes off the heat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a bit of ghee on the rice, and then we'll just cover it for 2 minutes for the ghee to melt. We'll just sprinkle some salt as well on the rice. So I'm just going to open this thing up. Okay, so first thing is I'm going to sprinkle some salt on the rice. Okay, just a little bit, because the rice is not salted. So I'm going to add some ghee on the rice. This is optional. This is just to add to the flavor of the rice. So we'll cover this for 2 minutes for the ghee to melt, and then we'll come and fluff up the rice. Alright, so my ghee has melted. So spatula. So I'm just going to fluff up the rice on top first, so we don't like mash the rice. Rice is quite well cooked. It's holding its shape and looks quite good. Alright, so we'll flip up the aloo methi in the bottom. Alright, and then we'll mix this, and if needed we'll add some pickles and have the rice with some pickles. So there we have it. The smell of methi is wonderful with the rice. The kitchen is like being filled with the smell of methi right now, or fenugreek leaves. Okay, so this is our Aloo Methi Biryani. You can try and enjoy.